Blake Levine, and today I want to do 5 tips for bipolar relationship advice. The first is when you're in a relationship to always listen to the other person. So when we're bipolar, we can sometimes be manic and have our thoughts racing, and we may try to control the conversation. But I found that when you're in a relationship, it's vital to take time to listen and to hear what the other person says and to think about what they're trying to tell you. The second tip is to try to be kind to the person you love. Many times we're in a relationship and we may be mean or nasty, especially if we're having mood problems. We may struggle to be able to stay calm, but when you show kindness to the person you're with, it helps them feel better about you and you may have more fun together. The third tip and suggestion is to find ways to enjoy each other's differences. So for example, sometimes when we're in a relationship, the person is different than us. They may have things they enjoy doing that we're not as excited about, but when you find ways to celebrate the differences, it makes things better. Instead of saying, hey, why don't you do it my way, or why don't you do this? When you enjoy them and their unique behavior, you may end up finding that things get better. The fourth tip is to try to learn how to have arguments. And when I say that, every relationship, you're going to have times that you disagree, that you don't have the same opinion, and sometimes during arguments, the worst comes out of us. We may scream, we may yell, we may even become violent. But I've learned that when you have an argument, it's better to do it in a calm way where you don't get as agitated. And even if you're bipolar and the person you love doesn't have it, you want to make sure they don't get too aggressive and they don't get too angry, and you try to calm them down. Sometimes taking a break during an argument, say, you know what, give me 5 minutes, I'm going to come back and we can talk about it, makes it a little bit better. The next tip is to say to yourself, you know what, being in a relationship is a long journey. The goal is to be able to stay together for your whole life. Sometimes when there's problems, you need to say, you know what, I love this person. I'm going to try to figure out how to work on them, and hopefully we can make positive change together. The final tip and suggestion is to remember that it's a gift to have someone that you love in your life. So please try to honor them, try to understand them, and try to remember that you're very blessed to have someone that loves you and cares about you in your life. If you don't currently have a relationship, it's okay to know that it takes time. Often we have to date or try many different people before we find the person we're meant to spend our life with. I pray for you today, if you're in a relationship or you're trying to find one, that you find the right person. I do a wonderful life coaching program by phone where I work with couples. I also work with individuals that are dating and want to have more guidance and have some encouragement and work on maybe their own behavior or even learning how to attract a better partner. You can learn about it on my website below. I want to thank you so much for watching this video, and I pray things get better for you.